Guys, here we go. This is serious. Back with part 11 of Uncharted Waters for the Super Nintendo. This is a full playthrough, everyone. I hope you're ready. Hope you've been with us this long. I mean, we're up to part 11 now, which is pretty wild. We're close. We're close. The rank is almost there. Once you get to Duke, I mean, that's endgame. So, our ships are loaded with some stuff. We have no money in our pocket, deliberately, because we're going to sail over to, I think, Valencia? Was it Valencia that had the best price? Sail over there, sell some porcelain, some quartz, what else do we have on our boat? Some pearl. Just kind of see what the state of the Mediterranean is right now. And I think we've got a guy chasing us, so they're really going to come to us at this point. If I see any pirates, they're going down. If I see any Turkish ships, they're going down. And that is how we're going to build reputation and work our way toward these next ranks. Oh, what a day. Not sure what day you guys are going to watch this, but it's Friday right now. End of the week. TGIF. Good day for a Friday. Good day to watch a stream. Just kind of have a stream on in the background. Watching some old Uncharted Waters from 1990. What a game. What a game. Uncharted Waters 3 would be spectacular, but I don't even think Koei is interested in picking up any of these similar styles of play. It's been a long time since they've made these kind of games. This kind of stuff you can now get if you're going toward like Civilization and those others, but I don't think there's that trade dynamic. Did anybody ever play Machiavelli on the PC? Machiavelli was a fun game. Maybe I could stream that if I could get it running. It's such an old game that I would see how the performance goes. But that was also a really cool game where you could sail around the Mediterranean and buy and sell. Good times on that one. What an old game, though. Very old game. Here we are in Valencia. Let's debark. Let's port call. Keep an eye out on the horizon. See if any ships pop over. But nothing. Here we are in Valencia. He's not telling me to go to the inn. He won't say it every time. Let's sell. Get a little bit of money back and forth here. No goods on that vessels, Captain. Gold, pearl. Pearl at 217 is not bad. That's almost double what I paid, so that's a good place to be. We've got here porcelain at 103. That's a good spot. Quartz, 316, so offload that. Volume's a little loud, isn't it? Okay, here we go. What's on this ship? So this is the only ship that has anything on it. Well, pearl's down a little bit. What can we get? 150? 150 on that. That's good. And that's just a good way to make a little extra cash. I'm going to stop at the inn. I'll click find mates. There's probably nobody here. I'll tip. Nobody here. Gossip. Someone's looking for you in Venice. Got it. Venice. Well, let's go to Venice and find out. I think we had heard that in the last stream, actually. So, I think by the time we get to Venice, they won't want me to talk to me anymore, but what the heck, that's where they're telling us to go, so that's where we're going. Got 45s to get there. I think we'll get there in 11. My guess, get there in about 11 days. Cycling out. So for Venice, if you remember, we have to go east in the Mediterranean. Just north of Alexandria, there's that inlet that goes north. I'm still trying to remember what the name of that sea is. Anybody remember the name of that sea? That sea on the inside by Italy? Alright, you get 2 points if you remember the name of that sea. Also, any other games? Particularly Koei games, does anybody want to see? Don't tempt me, I'll do a whole Pacific Theater of Operations playthrough again. I can play that game all day and all night. Is Pacific Theater of Operations my favorite Koei game? Probably. Probably is. They could have made a lot of really great games. They continued on. It's so niche, though. Most players these days, they want something that doesn't take so much patience. First-person shooters, the online MMOs. There's an Uncharted Waters online, yeah. What is the name of the sea that I'm in right now? Anyone? Alright, tilt the ship this way. This is where we came up to buy the speculum. Now, they may be located in some other places nearby, but this is the only port that I can recall that is the closest to Lisbon where you can pick up the speculum. And yeah, it's 12k, but it's a very handy tool. Oh, look, we did in 8 days. Alright, we're here in Venice. Let's talk to this guy. Nope, that's not the guy. Well, who is it that wants to talk to me? Nobody here. Oswaldo, I don't want to talk to him. So now that I made it to Venice, nobody here was looking for me. Oh, this guy. The magic dagger. Well, yeah, I can find it. How do I collect that much gold? Yeah, I'll find it. Oh, at the palace? Okay. Where do I find the magic dagger? Whoops. I have not had a game go this way for such a long time. Christopher may know something about it. Well, who's Christopher? Who's Christopher? San George? Holy smokes, are you serious? Alright, well that's where we're going. San George. I can do that. We got no problem doing that. Here we go. I am so surprised that he deposited the money at the palace. That is really cool. I've never had that happen. Never had that happen. This is a very rare story sideline, development line. It's probably because I've done so much sailing. I've sailed so far and so wide. On games where I haven't done that, then the game doesn't ask me to do much. Who's that down there? Who is that? Way down there. Not that I can get to them, but at least I can peek on it. Turkish trade ships. Oh man, more Turkish trade ships. Can we get them? Order, distribute. Start dumping the money onto the mates right now. Start dumping it. Because if we do make it around there and those guys are still in the Mediterranean near Marseille, they're going down. Distribute. Marco. Magic dagger. You said it, friend. Okay, we're headed south. We're headed south to find the magic dagger. Do you guys remember where San George is? It's not far. It's right there in Africa. Not even around. It's like halfway to the Cape Town. We can make that no problem. I could probably make that right now, to be honest. Do we even need to go back to Lisbon? Maybe not. Now that I'm thinking about it. We don't need to go back to Lisbon. Who's that? Who's there? Who is that? More Turkish trade ships. Oh boy, better distribute. Give all the money away, because you know you gotta open up your purse so that you can get more money coming back in. You know what? I'm gonna go to Lisbon just so I can buy some firearms. Might as well make it a financial trip. We'll sell some firearms down there. Get on this guy. He's coming. Whoa, there's another one. What the heck? Are they like after me or something? Well, let's get this guy. Tilt your ships inward and then take them out. Yep, that's me. I'm not gonna waste time here. You're going down. $24. What else you got? There's a 50, 60, a 40. Down, up, up. Nope, missed. 1, 2. Nope, missed those. Man, I'm messing up here. 1, 2, Up, fire. Okay. Gosh, that was almost one down. You know what? Just go ahead and sink that one. Alright, we'll take a couple of swords, we'll take a couple of cannon fire, and then we'll finish this battle up. I wouldn't mind reducing the manpower on the ships anyway. If we're going to sail around a little bit. That is a good point. That's a darn good point. Up and... Whoop, nope. Okay, I'm going to go... 1, 2... Nope, missed that one too. 1, 2... Goodness, I'm really messing up on this. 3... Down and fire. That's not going to sink in. 14. 1, 2, 3. There's an open shot. That should send him down to the bottom. Okay. Not the worst. Collecting 8,000 or more. What's the money that we got out of this guy? 5,500? Good. Let's give that to the mates right away. Okay, let's check our food ship. Load up. Okay, let's check our water ship. That's this one. Take everything on. Then let's check the main ship over here. Put the lumber on. What's the reserve? Pimento, of course it is. Alright, move. I'm gonna head north and see if that guy is still poking out of the ocean over there. Just right around that inlet there. There's a ship just north of here. Which was a smaller, weaker fleet than the one I just took out, honestly. No, he's gone. Well, he might have got away. Can only sink one fleet at a time. I'll check here, but I doubt it. Yep, he's gone. Okay. Headed south. You get what you can take. So, we'll return to Lisbon, we'll stock up on a little bit of firearms. We'll head down to San George, find out about the magic dagger, which I believe that they're going to send me on another place. We're going to look for somebody named Christopher in San George, but I think when we get there, Christopher's going to send me somewhere else. There's no way you can do a mission for 320k, and it be that easy. The missions where they tell you to sail somewhere and dig up treasure and locate stuff are really fun. They really are. It's cool to be sent to different places. Have a reason to go there. Like to dig up the golden tablets from John Smith or something like that. That would be really neat. 1, 2. Whoa, go. Not down, not down. Move that ship. I like to move it, move it. There we go. Continuing. Do just a little bit of man transfer. Some minor repair work. Pick up some firearms and head down to San George. We're just going to go a few screens up to Lisbon and then we'll be back. Not a biggie. Alright, straight up. Oh, who's that? Take an inspection of this. Juan's fleet. Okay, a quick pit stop here. Alright, first things first. Drop the money. Do we need to drop the money? Let me think about that. Don't drop it just yet. Restock. Food. Food, we're gonna go here. Yes. And here. Yes. Water. Yep. Yep. Okay. Now I'm gonna transfer men. Where are we at? 84? Okay, go 90. 90. We can go higher than that. 92? Anybody else play this game where you just try to get the numbers as close as possible, but you never really actually do the math on it? 2, 4, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 95. 5. Yeah, there you go. 96. And that's plenty fine. Okay. Now we dump the money into buying firearms. But in order to buy firearms, first we have to have something to kind of sell down there. There it is. Firearms, yes. 150 is the only space? Can we get more space than that? Huh. Good question. I can go with less water. Transfer supplies, water. Why not? I don't need that much sale time. I can always pull up if I need to. St. George isn't that far away. Firearms are going to be very valuable once I get there. Yeah. Okay. Next thing's next. I'm going to go here. I'm going to grab some cash. I'm going to run over to here and I'm going to load up on all the firearms I can get my hands on. Okay. I'm not going to do 66. How about 65? There we go. Cool. View market. View market for other? What's that? Wood, porcelain? Oh, buy for. It tells you the buy price. Well, that's cool. Food. Metal. 760. Silver, 91. Yikes. I never use this button. It's fun. Okay. Now we go here. Savings. Deposit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just keep 4,000 for the mates. Here we go. On our way to San George. You ready? Sale. 29 days. That's plenty. That's plenty long to get there. We'll need to sail for 65 days. One food ship and one water ship should have me a sail time of about 31 days, like a month. So, I've been overdoing it lately. Here we go. Taking it south, everybody. Oh, who's that? That's not trade ships. That's not trade ship. That's Scurvy Dog. Scurvy Dog is going down. Who's next? Marco? And the cash. Can I battle him yet? Probably not. Oh, here's a fun one. If you can't fight and you negotiate with pirates, they're a suspicious lot. They won't even answer us. That's great. Come on, give me the next day. Give me the next day. Where is he? Whoop, there he is. Hold on. He's messing with me. Battle. Oh, I've got the initiative. Nice. Well, the ships are all kind of stuck. Guess I'll hit this one. Oh man, that was almost a sink. Oh, here you go. Hit him again. Finish it off. Let's do this, scurvy dog. Incoming. Targeting. I might be able to sink that guy. Yep, that's another one down. Fire from the tail end. Port side cannon. Open up. Alright, dropping some cannonball on these guys. 30. Open up on the captain. Uh-oh, I might actually sink him, actually. I'm seeing the shot. Yeah, he's going down. Okay, man down. What's the money? Ooh, 14,000 off a pirate. Pirates always carry good gold. Alright, let's check the food ships and water ships. 7, 8. This is also a food ship, got it. This should be full of all kinds of good stuff. I see. Okay, lumber? Cool. Load up the rest with food, I guess drop some water. Done. Alright, let's pull off and use a little bit of that lumber. This is going to be a fix. Let's put a couple of lumbers right here into the main ship. Here, here, here. Yes. Let's take a look at the manpower. It's a little lower, isn't it? Let's go 90. See what we can do for 90 apiece. 85? Okay. We'll go 90 on everybody then. We're still on our way to San George. I'm not going to let that upset my trip. Scurvy dog is down. Pirates are always targeted. Never miss the opportunity to get a pirate kill. Go ahead and pay the guys. Doesn't hurt. Just keep dumping money on them. There we go. Everybody's happy. Sank some pirates, got some cash, gave some cash away. Alright, we're entering the rougher waters now. The equator waters. Not as temperate as the Mediterranean. You ready? Gotta go talk to Christopher in San George. I don't even really think San George has a good price on gold, honestly. My plan is to go a little bit farther. If I have to go around the Cape to get a decent price on gold, then I will. Whoa, who's that? Turkish trade ships. Mine. Whoa, what the heck? Man. Turkish warships. This is getting crazy. Look at this, 4 fleets? I've never seen a screen with 4 fleets. I don't recall seeing a screen with 4 fleets. Sharif, he's after me. Oh, we'll get them all. Can we battle yet? Nope. Give me one more screen. Time yet? It's hard to tell the time of day when you're out on the sea like this. Now we got him. Alright, let's get rid of the trade ship first of all. $60, alright. Make your move. They're not going to have an easy time turning around and going into wind and current 8 in order to hit me. So, I'll take my shots here. How much mobility I got on this? Hit that main flagship, soften him up a little bit. Just get him in with one shot of a sink. Alright, here we go. Let's take some shots. They're probably got Sakers, maybe culverins on a couple of the ships, nothing big. Yeah. That's not even gonna break 95. Oh, 94. Okay. Not a bad shot there, sir. Not a bad shot. Alright, what do we do? 26? Screw it. Send him to the bottom. Send him to Davy Jones. We got 2 more fleets to sink after this. Goodbye. Man down. Ooh, 11k. Nice. What'd you have on your ship? Pimento, I'm sure. No? Quartz, okay. That's garbage. You're really filling up too much on food and water, though. I mean, like, this is a lot of food. I'm not gonna be able to hold all of this. This is Firearms 800. What have I got on this ship? Gold Pearl Firearms, yeah. Okay. You know what? Dump the lumber. I'll go like 10, but I don't need more than that. Give me that food, though. Alright. Let's go get the next guy. There's another one. Turkish warships. Well, you're going down, Turkish warships. He's tangling with me a little bit, isn't he? One, two. This is where I come up behind him. Oh no, I can't catch him. Down. There we go. Just saving the game, just in case. Warships. Oh, I do not have initiative on this. That's alright, he'll bring his ships in closer and then I can just finish out the flagship and move on. There it is. He's just sealed his fate by pulling in close. Warships are gonna have a lot of food on there. I'll have to start dumping food over the side. And I'm losing manpower. Man. I can get 2 shots on him here with my flagship and the ship behind. I cannot hit him more than twice. Uh-oh. Alright, this just turned into a little bit more difficult skirmish. 46. This is not going to be easy, guys. Prep to fire here. Can I clear that ship? Kinda gotta rescue my flagship at this point, honestly. He might actually beat me on this. Just by the way the ships were laid out. I'm in trouble, guys. I'll turn toward, but I'm not going to fire. This one will prevent that from advancing and that from advancing. But he might have me here. Yeah, he's got me. If both those ships fight, then I'll be at 0 crew on the flagship. Might have to restart this game, gents. Yep, there it is. Sword hit number 1. Taking cannon fire. Sword hit number 2. That'll do it. Killed. Okay. Just a bad roll on the RNG, my guys. Here we go. Reset. Alright, load game. Alright, we had him. I'm gonna move like this, I guess. Come on, Sharam. A little better. 1? Can I get off a couple shots here? Maybe I could sink a ship or 2 before they start hitting me. Reposition. Yeah, we can sink a ship or 2. Here we go. Up here. Fire. Nope. Okay. Up, and then reposition to fire and clear. Now my flagship has more protection than it did in the last round on this. Wow, he's got culverins on his main ship. That's gonna be a hit. Ooh. Okay. I might have to go port call somewhere earlier just to transfer men. So move and stop to fire. I'm gonna soften him up for starters. This is getting a little bit too crazy here. Are we at 40? Open fire. 36. Move toward, but I'm not going to lose men over it. Here we go. Second shot is locked in. Marco should finish it off. There he goes. Okay. Solid. Man down. Alright, so that's another fleet. How much money do we get off that fleet? Spoils, 4,100. What a cheapo. There should have been a lot more money than that. And there's not a lot of food either. I expected a lot more food. This ship is full, isn't it? Yes. I'm really pushing it. I am really pushing it here. 116. So greedy. That's not a lot of food and water at all. Dump the pimento. You know what? Dump the quartz too. Food and water are more valuable. Alright. Let's go. Was there another fleet? I'm trying to remember if there was. Let's check the land. The coastline is up there. Just gotta find it. Info land, nothing. Okay. Well, I got 3 days to find it, so let's get this moving here. Oh no. Please don't tell me it's another guy that I need to sink. Yeah, Sharif, okay. I'm not gonna fight him right now. I think he's the one that's after me anyway. There's the coastline. Let's go ashore here. Let's fix. Just throw a little lumber onto these. Good. What does the transfer men look like here? Okay. 90-80. 90-80. It's fine. And now the last one, search for water. Darn it. Okay. Let's find another spot. Nope, I don't want to go that way yet. Got that darn guy just sitting there. Should try to take him out, huh? You want to go take him out? Let's take him out. Yeah, he's just waiting for me. Alright, let's see here. We're going to save the game, of course. I'm actually going to save slot just to make it easier. Let's battle him. Yeah, he's got initiative. Should I reset or just go with it? Jeez. That's even better. Now I'm behind him. Behind him is a good place to be. Alright, now I do have initiative. Good. Alright. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put a fire on. Well, if I clear this ship, I've got a better shot on his whole back line. And that's a good place to be. That would be a good deal. Robert might be able to sink the... Well, I'm low on crew, though. 10? Okay. 1, 2, 3, and fire? Good. Oh, Jose got that sink. That's good. 1, 2, up, fire. 1, 2, reposition your ship. Just sink him. It'll reduce the whole firepower that they've got. Alright, that's good. 2 ships down before you even have to deal with him. He's gonna have a real hard time circling. But once he gets the wind in his sails, he's got a lot of mobility. That ship ran. Here we go. Hit him with the back shot. 38. Nothing up here, too. 16. Wow, that's going to be another sink for Jose. That's cool. Alright. I don't want to lose my mobility points on my other ships that actually go first. So, I'll take the shot. He's going down this next round. There goes nothing. Up, in. Port stern cannon, fire. And up, in. Good. That's the last one. Wow, does that mean that Jose sank 3 ships this round? Oh, he did not. Wow, he was close. No cigar. I'll finish that up. Cool. Ship's down. This is the end for us. Glory to the Empire. Darn right it improved. He sank 3 ships. Where's the money? 3,700? Cheapos. Alright. I haven't sailed for very far at all. So we'll load up what we can, but we're still in the same boat as far as just using up this food and water quicker. 81? Yeah. Can't even carry all of this. Look at that. I gotta leave food behind. I mean, I need a little bit of water, you know? Alright. It's fine. Let's get to San George and figure out this situation with the manpower and all that. Is there anybody even in this port? Let me see. I don't think there's anybody here. No. What's the manpower look like? That's fine. No, actually it's not. 9876 70. You gotta have a reasonable amount of men on your manpower, on your main flagship. Alright, well there's nothing here, so let's head to the next port, which is actually really close. 4 days, jeez. I can do it. I don't know if I can make San George in 4 days, but I'll go ashore and get water. I'm getting greedy with moving all the food onto my ships instead. So greedy with the foods. Alright, heading down. Keep going, guys. We're really close, actually. We are really close. That's not San George. Which port is that? Argent. You know what? Let's stop there. Just for the fun of it. I'm gonna wait for one more day to hit. Boom. We ran out of water, right? Okay. It would be nice to stop at the inn, wouldn't it? Let's sell. No goods on that vessel, Captain. Firearms for 138? No. Get out of here. I know it's worth more than that. Let's fill out the ranks of the sailors a little bit. Can we go 90? 90? You know what, let's get another 31 men. Alright, how about now? 90, 90, and 88? Good enough. Let's do it again. I don't know how many it's gonna be. 90, 987? 97. Maybe a little bit more, less than that. 96, 93. Okay. Should be 96 per. 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. Alright, that's fun. I love to play that game. Okay, now that we've restocked the manpower, they'll eat the food a little faster. But then, of course, the water will go faster, too. Gotta make it San George here. Restock water. Everything in water. Nope, don't want it. I wish the pictures of the guys changed. Like, in Argent, it's obviously not the same guy that was restocking my boat up in Lisbon. A plethora of character pictures for NPCs would have been better for, like, expanding the flavor of the game. Okay, we're still heading out. Got a week's worth of water. It's not that big of a deal. We're actually really close to St. George. Right around the corner here. Where we at? 46. Boom, boom, boom. Alright. Continuing. pt11. That St. George is up there. I'm gonna wait one more day. Okay. And debark port call. Well, we made it. This is where they said, quote, Christopher is. Now we're gonna find out what Christopher has to say. How much is my stuff worth here? Firearms are still paltry. Gold is paltry. Pearl sells for a little more, but not much. 196? I can do that. So a little bit of pearl. What are the prices here? $682 is not a bad price, actually. I can get it for better if I sail around, but $682 is not bad. The problem is that the firearms are worthless here. So, where's Christopher? He's out back. Okay. Fernando. Oh, we're talking about mates. Well, remember Fernando. Fernando was the guy who was in Lisbon. Yeah. Alright. We gotta go all the way back to Lisbon now. Gotcha. Alright, restock water. 54, 195. Go ahead and stock that all up. I'm gonna sail around to like Mozambique or Sofala and dump all these firearms there since I'm going back to Lisbon. There has to be a financial reason for this trip too. You just can't be spending thousands and thousands and not having some kind of monetary gain in addition. Of course. Order. Distribute. Make sure you pay your mates. There we go. This guy. And distribute this guy. Okay. Let's sail. Got a little bit of way to go. Not a big deal. Got some time to get there. I'm actually hoping we don't run into another fleet because I'm trying to offload all this food. What do we got here? 86 days worth of food. Gotta have this crew eat it all up. Hey, what was Cape Town? South, like South 10 or South 40? Must have been South 40. That's 15. Wow. These currents are hard. Current's better on the coastline. Is that 20? 25? $30? I think it was South 40, but the currents are better when you're closer into the coast. Right now I'm moving a little too slow right now. Yeah. That's 30. Oh, run out of water. I might stop in Cape Town just for water. Go ahead and give the mates some money. Go. So Christopher is a mate. He's a mate that is, I think, permanently at San George. If I recall, his battle and sailing skills are not super high. It's like 2 and 3 or 4 and 5 or something. It's not drastic. Who's that? Turkish trade ships. Get them. Keep him on screen. Let him get away. Nope, he got away. Darn it, how'd they do that? Whatever, let him go. Busy. I don't have days and days to chase this guy around. Oh, there he is. Let me just make sure it's the same guy. Oop, wrong button. There we go. Black Patch. Okay. Well, I can never say no to taking out a pirate. Don't let him get away. I'm gonna save it here. There's the battle. Alright, we have initiative as well. We'll start with this ship. Tough spot. 1, 2, and then fire off the starboard stern. That's 1 down. I'm gonna rake these ships right around the port side here. Hit them from the back. It's 1. Circle up just to make sure that I get that perfect shot. That's 2 ships down. Let's see what that flagship does. Turn to fight with swords. Culverin's coming in. Coming in hot. Man, I didn't realize that my flagship needed a little bit of repair. Okay, we'll take care of that. Get him out of the way. Move up. Port stern, cannons open. Move to fire. I might be able to sail down and take a kill shot on that flagship. See if I can get that done. Yep, there it is. Let's just be done with this. Okay, we're through, mateys. It's not going to be more than 8k because that's all that I've given the mates. So let's see what the gold is. Yep, 8k. Okay. No better than nothing. Food ship, check it. Check it, Kimosabi. Nicely done. Alright, this is pretty much our water ship right now. And I'll take that lumber. I'll take the rest in water. Is that everything? Is there space here now? How about space here? Yeah, there's 187 barrels. Nice. Okay, fill that too then. Good to go. I'm glad we dumped the pimento and the quartz and all that. We didn't need to deal with that business. The ship's getting a little beat up though. I gotta pull off and use that lumber at least. I didn't realize that my flagship had taken so much damage. I should be real close to Cape Town here. Real close. I can do that. Let's go ashore. Let's let one more day tick by. 16? There we go. 15, okay. Debark, go ashore, right here. Fix. Yeah, main ship. Main ship took some punches here. 4. 4. Nice. Alright, sailing. Well, we don't need to stop now that we filled up on water. What do we got? 15 days? Yeah. Don't need to stop at Cape Town anymore. Thanks, Scurvy Dog, or whoever the heck that was. I forgot who it was. They come up with all these names for these pirates, and you just forget them all. Easily forgettable pirate. Wow, it blew me way off course. Alright, which one should we stop at? Mozambique? I like the sound of that. Let's stop at Mozambique. You have to go really far for your firearms to be worth something. There we go. Still going up. Alright, what's this? Look, inspect. That's Safala. I'm gonna go to Mozambique. Oh, there's another fleet. Look, inspect. Let's see here. More trade ships. Sink them. I'm gonna face right toward. Can I move my ship? Okay. Battle. Send him down to the bottom too. Discount. Man, how did they give him priority? I was one with the wind. The wind just changed on us? That's strange. Alright, 88. It's just a merchant fleet, so I don't care about the priority anyway. Fire from here. I will sword fight with him this time. Can I hit him from here? Can I bring the manpower down? No, 12 left. Probably have to use swords to finish him off. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Bam. Hit him. Alright, it's his turn. Finally, my turn is back. What are we at? 40 and 12? Man, he's really wrecking himself. I'm gonna hit this one, though. 40. Circle around. Nope, missed. There's the 12 still. Fire here. And fire here. Can we sink that one? 12 crew? Yep, down the bottom. Okay. Circle around. Are you at 40? No, he can't escape until he gets a turn to escape with. He's got to move first to the end of the map before he can get away. And he'll try. Oh, he did not try. I see. Taking cannon fire. Alright, drop some cannonball on this guy. Finish him off. I'm gonna circle away from the wind. Bring your ships about. We don't have the 3-point sails, so turning around is a little more difficult for my ships, but I'm used to it. I've always used the 4-point sails for running. Alright, circling. Shots fired. Oh, it's Jose. Nice. It's getting there. As far as battle XP goes. Alright, sending him to Davy Jones. Oh, I didn't dump any money. I get 0 money as a reward. Whatever. It's gotta be sunk. It's gotta be done. Alright, that was the food ship. This is also a food ship, but we've got room for water, so we'll just take it. Take that water. There we go. Now up here on the main ship, we'll take the lumber since we took some fire. What do you got in reserve? Quartz. Okay, that'll probably go over the side eventually. There we go. Took everything. Now, I could stop in Sofala, but Mozambique is my preference here, so that's what I'm going to do. I think the prices are a little bit better if you go up just a little bit more. That's the one, right? Right here? Yep. Alright, go ahead and wait for that day to tick off. Okay, debark, go ashore. Right here. Fix. Got a couple ships that took some punches, so we're going to get that taken care of. 3, 1, 2. Perfect. Sail? Yes. And debark. Port call. Here we are. Alright. First things first. Get out of the way. Get out of my way. Sell? Can we? Nope. Okay. Let's see. We'll buy for this ship. Gold. Absolutely. Great price. 115. Perfect. Now, where are all those firearms at? Oh, there's a lot. Yep. Sell that. And while we're at it, sell that quartz, too. Okay. 22. Gold at 509. We're basically trading the firearms for gold, which is a really good thing. Let's do a sale first. What do we got left? Firearms, 391. Alright, keep working on this. That's a good price. Okay. And then sell. Right here. Firearms, 125. The 26k is good. I think I'm just gonna leave that 26k there. Well, I'll buy a little bit. How about that? I'll buy this up a little bit. How's that? 10k left. First thing that we're going to do with the 10k is to restock the manpower. Alright, crew, recruit, 1,000. Gotta get these manpower back up. We need more sailors on these ships. We've gotten to the point where you cannot sail around with depleted manpower anymore. What is that? 9 times 3 is 27? 30, yeah. Let's go ahead and get another thou. Whoop, sorry. Wrong button. Crew, recruit, 1,000. 32 men. Okay. Dragon? Yes. Yes. 97? Okay. 99? 99? There we go. That's good. Now we've got to do a little bit of restock back and forth. Back and forth restocks. Restock water. And just max the water everywhere here. Here, here. Okay. And now we're back up to Lisbon. 46 days is plenty of time to get there, don't you worry about that. What did they say it was? West 115? We can do West 115. So first things first, point the ship south. Alright. Let that go for a couple of screens. Take this all the way south to south 40. So look, survey. Yeah, we're south 30. This is south 35. Whoa! Flashed really fast. I don't know which screen you would be in though. Is it this one? Nope. Sure isn't. Order, distribute. The money that you got left, just give it to your guys. And Roberto. There we go. Not here. Is he here? Yeah, there's a guy there. Who is it? That could be a pirate fleet, actually. Blacktooth, get him. I'm gonna reposition my ships like this, and then I'm gonna battle. Alright, we got initiative, which is a nice thing. So open fire on this ship because it's in the way of my main flagship. What else you got? I can touch a shot. I can get a shot off right here. 44. It's not enough to sink. 1, 2. Sink this. That'll open up his guns. Can Jose kill that 22? Yes, he can. Very good. Very good. Alright, that frees up my flagship to fire. 1560. Let's definitely turn and shoot. We're gonna take some hits. It's just the nature of things. Open up on him. That's not gonna sink him. I wish it would, but it's not. Close. He'll probably turn in and sword fight. Still taking those shots. Is that a culverin? I take the cannon, and I'm taking another culverin from the flagship. Wow, okay. Let's sink him. Well, fire here then. Good work, Miguel. What's he at? 8? Do I sink or wait? Ah, screw it. Let's just sink him. We're through, mateys. What are the spoils? 15k. Very nice. Alright, let's take a look at the food ship. Take all of that. Fill it completely. What's this one? It is another food ship. Load that up. And then backfill with water. Alright. This is product. Gold. Do we have space? We got 11 barrels. Put water on it. Okay. And this one? 30 barrels. Okay. Water. And then here, I'll take the lumber. What's on reserve? Artwork? Why would a pirate have artwork? Okay, whatever. Just take it anyway. He probably stole it from someone. Done. We're getting close to Cape Town. I'm going to pull off and do a ship repair. And then we'll continue. Guys, the stream is already going over, so part 11 is going to have to end once we hit Lisbon. Go shore, right here. Fix. Just drop a little bit of lumber into the main ship here. Oh, it didn't even fix it all the way. The rudder could use a little extra. That's alright. Just a love tap. Sub-question, are we to Cape Town yet? We have to triple check what the survey is, what the sextant says about the southern coordinate for Cape Town. Oh, another ship. See, this is what the end of the game is. There's just more ships than you can sink. Please don't be a pirate. Because I gotta go get you. Yeah, it's a pirate. Darn it. Alright, let's go get him. Whoa, blew me way off course here. There he is. Can't fight at night. Daytime. More pirate battles. Alright, Timberwolf. he has initiative, and my guys are stuck in facing the wrong side of the goodness. I can still sink him, though. He just made a fatal mistake with his flagship. We're gonna keep this one pretty clean. Here we go. Shot. Turn. Shot. Okay. Wait. Turn. Port stern cannon fire. Probably won't take him down. I'm a little beat here. Yep. But turn shot. This is the kill shot right here. Marco. Done. Almost too easy. $12K. Nice. Alright, let's see what we can stuff onto these ships here. 60. Dragon. Dump the water for now. Let's see what we got here as far as food going on that ship. Okay. This ship, what can we load? 11? Cool. This should be totally full. Yeah, okay. Foods, of course. Then water. Top ship. Lumber. Backfill. Done. Sailing on. Let's see if we can even make it to Lisbon. This is going to be a really long stream, you guys. R11 is quite substantial. Alright, debark. Go ashore. Put there. Fix. Let's use that lumber again. Now, I know we were having some problems with the rudder, and we don't want problems with the rudder. And mast is part of how we're sailing, so this will be hull. And that's fine with me. I'm not going to worry about the manpower assignment right now. Just trying to get there. Alright, here we are. So, look survey. This is South 45. Alright, tilt the ship up. Just let that go for a minute. There we go. Alright, let's point the ship north. I'm gonna check. Look, survey. This is gonna be Easto. Alright. I think we gotta go farther than that, but we'll see. You know what, give me one more screen and see what the western is. Is it west 115? Look, survey. West 5. I think we gotta go more north than this. At least we're burning the food and water to get the sailing experience for the guys. Speaking of the guys, let's distribute. Always distribute. Keep their loyalties up. And most importantly, make room in your coin purse for more fleets that you're going to sink. Whoops, I think I actually accidentally distributed to Jose twice. Which isn't a bad thing. I mean, they could all use a couple thou. Marco, bam. Last guy. Boom. Okay. Always pay your guys. Another ship. Who is it? Oh good, just Spaniards. Alright. Now I can talk to them about where to sell my stuff. Gold is best sold in Tunis, artwork in Tunis. I love it. See you later. Thanks for the tips. Oh, take to the helm, it's a storm. That's not good. I didn't expect this to happen, but you guys are getting quite a treat. Quite a treat. We have no control over the rudder. We're taking damage as the storm plays out. They won't even let me bring up the menu. I just have to ride it out. We've got Neptune figureheads. We made it. Let's get out of here. Straight up now tell me. You don't get storms in the Mediterranean. When the music changes, now I'm in the safe place. That was scary. Alright, we're really close to Lisbon now, guys. We gotta find Fernando and see where they send you after that, you know? Okay, we made it. Got a bunch of sailing experience, which is very cool. Where to, Captain? First, let's fix our ships, because our ships took damage in that storm. Just get a little bit of repair on this. Alright, next we'll go to the inn. Find Fernando. North 20, East 110. What is that? Macau? Oh, you see that? They send you on a real crazy goose chase. Now I gotta go to Macau. Oh, man, that's all the way back around where we came from. Oh boy. Alright. Well, fill out the manpower. Prep the ships. Get yourself ready for another big trips. Goodness. Anybody write down these coordinates about where Macau is? It's fine, don't worry. We'll sort it. Alright, let's see. Savings. Deposit. Dump the cash and let's go see what's happening here. What can I sell off artwork for? 248? It's fine. I know it's a little bit of a... selling at a little bit of a loss, but not too bad. 520? I am not selling my gold for 520. Guys. That's not gonna happen. Okay. Keeping the gold on hand then, for now. We're going to transfer supplies. Let's stock the food ships appropriately. Make sure that those are fully loaded. Okay, that's 800. What's this one? 19. Good, good. Okay, so the food ships are stocked. Now we've got a little bit of food here. The rest we'll do with water. Nope, not yet. Not yet. Restock water. And load water onto everything else. Good to go. This is where we're going to save, guys. It's going to have to be part 12. It's going to have to be part 12 where we go after Fernando. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Let me know what other Koei games you want to see. We'll see you again for Uncharted Part 12. Take care.